sorry, I can't make it. I would never date a guy who hasn't read A Glint in Time.
Hi there, my name is Frank Derfler. I'm both a writer and a reader. Dan Brown, The Lost Symbol. Here we go. This is the next step after the Da Vinci Code. In The Lost Symbol, Brown takes our hero Robert Langdon and sets him down in Washington, D.C. Now, it's not very long before Langdon's on the wrong side of the law, being chased by the law, and he's got to solve a series of puzzles having to do with mysteries and codes, this time in many ways related to Freemasonry, the Masons. He's got to solve these mysteries and puzzles in order to resolve the problems and to get away and to get on the right side of the law, and off we go. All those things that happen in a Dan Brown story. You know, Dan Brown takes a lot of heat. A lot of people, and I suspect many of them simply jealous, say he's not a good writer. I'm sure Dan Brown is chuckling all the way to the bank over that. I know that some of his characters, primarily the CIA mastermind who is running an operation in the United States, the CIA mastermind is kind of plucked from Batman or someplace. Highly unlikely character. Robert Langdon, our hero, sometimes Robert really misses the bus. All of his lights aren't on in the building at some points, I do believe. But Dan Brown shows me cool stuff. He tells me about cool stuff, and you know what? I like him for that. I lived in the Washington, D.C. area. I worked in the Pentagon for nearly a decade. This book engages me. It happens in places that have been important to me. You know, I love getting factoids. I love understanding things, seeing neat things, and boy, Dan Brown can pile on the factoids, and I think that's great. This is the same sort of thing that Tom Clancy did and got all kind of rave reviews for when he started his series, the techno genre. And so I think Dan Brown is doing a grand job. He gives me factoids. He gives me insight. He gives me things I do not know. You know, I like that in an author, and I think that this is an author doing his homework and presenting entertainment to the readers. A good book? Absolutely. I've already bought copies and given it away as gifts, given one to my grandson. So definitely a book that many people who enjoy science, many people who enjoy factoids would enjoy. I think that this is a book for people who like to know stuff. It's very, very good. The storyline, some of it is contrived, the characters are thin, the dialogue is repetitive. Yes, all those kinds of critiques are probably true, but I don't know, I didn't even really notice it until I went back and started to do an analysis. As far as an enjoyable story, absolutely. Go out and buy it. Go out and buy it for a friend. Give it as a gift. They'll like you for it. Dan Brown, The Lost Symbol, I think it's a very good book. If you like Dan Brown's book and you like his approach and you like to learn things, boy, have I got a book for you. It's called A Glint in Time. A Glint in Time is a book that I wrote, and I teach you things. I give you factoids. I give you information. I give you insight into technology. I take you places, and I give you ideas to ponder. A Glint in Time is available from Amazon.com. It's available for your Kindle. I think you would enjoy it. My name is Frank Derfler. Thanks for being with me. Have a great day.
You should read A Glint in Time by Frank Derfler.